Top of the morning. Welcome to day 21 of my great summer cycling adventure. I'm heading out of Cranbrook. I stayed here last night, and I'm going to be heading towards Fernie and Sparwood area today. I'm jumping on a rail trail here, the Chief Isidore Trail out of Cranbrook. Anyhow, I'm running super late, and the daylight is burning, and I got to get going. But yeah, here we are, day 21, Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure, heading east out of Cranbrook, going towards Fernie. Woo! So I'm a couple clicks in on this rail trail, and this is lovely, especially after yesterday's ride. I'll take this for breakfast any day of the week. This is awesome. Okay, so I'm jumping off of that wicked awesome rail trail, the Chief Isidore trail out of Cranbrook. I've got to do a quick traverse on the highway just to get across to the other side of the valley and the other side of the river. But man, that was an awesome rip. Holy cow. Chief Isidore rail trail out of Cranbrook, top notch. That was amazing. Anyways, quick traverse along the highway and then back on some gravel roads hopefully. Let's go, heading eastbound. Fernie, woo! Okay, so jumping off the highway again for a little bit. Gonna ride along this byway / rural route. Heading in that direction. With views like this, I'm not complaining about riding on the road. Let me tell you. Look at that. Alright, just gonna swing in and grab some ice cream. Oakley dokley. So I stopped in the small town of Elk, got myself some ice cream, and I'm jumping off the highway and jumping down onto a Forest Service road and a rural route, and that's going to take me up the river valley to Fernie. Got like another 60 or 70 kilometers to go to my destination. Anyways, carrying on. Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure. Leaving Elko, heading to Fernie. Wee-hoo! Alright, back on some gravel. That'll be it for highway riding for most of the day now. Onward to Fernie and Sparwood. Let's go! Yeehaw! Okay, so I'm just on the outskirts of Fernie, coming into town. That was an epic ride from Elko to Fernie. And yeah, just cruising along the river. You're going to be in downtown Fernie in a few minutes. Oakley dokley, so I've made it to Fernie. That was a 100-kilometer ride today from Cranbrook to here. Absolutely epic ride. Everything from the Chief Isidore Trail to even a little bit of highway riding that I had to do along Highway 3. And that last section from Elko to here, that was epic. It was just a really good day on the bike. That's going to be it for day 21. And I'm also jumping off the bike for a couple days. I'm going to be hanging out with a friend and visiting and recharging and replenishing and all that stuff. And yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good to get off the bike for a couple days. And here we are, Fernie, day 21, in the bag. Epic. Epic day. All right, signing off. See you in a few days. Top of the morning. Welcome to day 22 of Just Jake's Great Summer Cycling Adventure. I'm currently in Sparwood, standing in front of the largest triaxle truck in the world, the Titan. So I took a couple days off the bike in Fernie and Sparwood and hung out with a very dear friend, and it was really nice to just get off the bike for a few days, relax, visit, catch up, recharge, rest, all that fun stuff, and just hang out in the Fernie Sparwood area. I really like it here. Yeah, it was super enjoyable. Anyhow, I'm dawdling. I'm gonna go grab another quick second breakfast and then jump on the road, heading towards Elkford and points beyond from there. Day 22, Just Jake's Great Summer Cycling Adventure. Back on the bike in Sparwood, heading north to Banff. Yeehaw. Kind of peaceful out here this morning. Oakley dokley, just rolling into the small town of Elkford. It was a quick little jaunt up from Sparwood this morning on an old byway and a little bit on the highway. And now we're on the community pass, just rolling into the heart of Elkford. Just pulling into, I guess, what would be downtown Elkford. And just gonna stop and grab a quick snack before I carry on. Oakley dokley. So I just pulled out of Elkford. I stopped here really quick in town to just kind of touch base with the world, grab a sandwich. This is kind of the point of no return from here. We are definitely going to be out in the backcountry. So just made sure to touch base with all my peoples, let them know what I'm doing, and yeah, it's going to be a big haul from here to Banff along the Tour Divide route, going northbound. Pretty excited about this section. A little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. This is a big haul, and you're definitely out there. I'm as prepared as I can be, and yeah. Anyways, as usual, wasting daylight and procrastinating in classic Jakey style, but no time like the present. Making tracks, northbound, leaving Elkford, heading to Banff. And that's the last of the asphalt for probably a couple days. Here we go. Point of no return has been passed. If it's that big from this far away, that's a big hill. Doesn't look like much, but that was a beast of a climb. Onward. Look at that. Just came over the top of the hill and this is my view. Holy. Remember some big hills. So, just cruising along out in the middle of nowhere, and here I come across a a herd, I think, of wild horses. I don't see any brands on them. Oh, they're all coming to see me. And a donkey. Oh yeah, these aren't wild. They got brands on them. Hello. This is pretty cool. Hi. Hello. Yeah. I'm friendly. Yes. Just cruising along the Elk Valley out in the middle of nowhere, and I come across a herd of horses. And especially after being kind of in no man's land for a while and all alone, that was really nice. Really nice. A couple of them came up to me. Made it to Tobermory cabin. I'm basically at the bottom of Elk Pass. It's just a couple kilometers up the road, so I'm gonna push on. Still got some daylight left, but yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day in the mountains for sure. But yeah, here we are. All right. Okay. So I'm at the head of Elk Valley, and I'm just about to climb up over Elk Pass and cross the border from British Columbia into Alberta. And then we'll find some camping on the other side of the pass. That was definitely a day. It's not over yet. I still got about 15 or 20 kilometers to go till I get to camp, but it took me a little longer than expected because I kept rubbernecking. I mean, can you blame me? Anyways, carrying on. About to do the infamous Elk Pass. Yeehaw, let's go. So, in typical Jakey fashion, I saved the hardest part for the very end of the day. I'm on the steepest pitch of the day and climbing up to the highest elevation of the day. Again, GoPro won't do this justice, but this is a wall. The Elk Pass wall. I can see why most people do this southbound and not northbound. Carry on. I just climbed that from all the way behind me down way at the bottom of this hydro cut. Holy moly, that was a climb. Like I said, in classic Jakey fashion, I leave the hard part till the very end of the day. Elk Pass. Yeehaw. Keep going, let's go. And here we are. Elk Pass, baby. Oakley dokley. So I've made it to the summit of Elk Pass. I'm gonna be dropping down that direction towards where I need to camp. But from that direction to here, from the valley bottom up the pass here, and the summit is 1,951 meters above sea level. Big day. It's been a big day from Sparwood to here. Getting to here is kind of like a bucket list for a lot of bikepackers, cycle tourists, bike tours, especially on this route. This is kind of a bucket list moment for me. I've been waiting to do this one for a long time, and yeah, pretty proud of myself right now. It was a big day. Anyways, I'm going to drop down into the valley over there and go find a place to camp. Elk Valley, Pass and Summit. Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure. Bucket list item. Check. Look at that. I never thought I'd see that lake today. I am happy to see it. Now, we have to hit this descent. Hopefully it's not too gnarly for a loaded bike. And that was Mira and John. I just met Mira and John. I am so unbelievably stoked right now. Oakley dokley. So I'm just going to do a quick check-in before I go to bed. That was a really good day from Sparwood through Elk Valley and up over Elk Pass. I'm really tired now. I've already set up camp. I've already eaten. Yeah. I'm just about ready for bed. Anyways, that was a really awesome day. Hard, but awesome. I made it to Lower Lake Campground in Peter Lougheed Provincial Park. I crossed over the border into Alberta through Elk Pass. But yeah, highlights of the day were the pack of wild horses, or the pack of horses, not wild, but pack of horses out in the middle of nowhere. That was really cool. The views were epic today. I'm pretty proud of myself for checking off that bucket list of getting through Elk Pass. That's kind of a bucket list thing for a lot of cycle tourists, bikepackers, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, pretty proud of that. And for the reward, on the downside, at the trailhead, meeting John and Mira. Yeah, I'm going to touch base with you guys in the morning. Good day. Good night. This is my morning. I've been making food and these guys have been letting me know. Whiskey Jacks. Top of the morning. Welcome to day 23 of Just Jake's Great Summer Cycling Adventure. I'm currently at Lower Lake Campground in Peter Lougheed Provincial Park. After my ride, I basically got into camp, got set up, and hit a wall. I was very tired and pretty much went right to bed. Yesterday was a really, really good day through the Elk Valley and up through the Elk Pass. That was kind of a bucket list ride for me, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And yeah, I feel very accomplished after that yesterday. That was a huge ride. from Sparwood to here. I think it was about 115 kilometers in total. Anyways, we're dawdling as usual. Day 23, Just a Creek Summer Cycling Adventure. Heading out of Lower Lakes Campground, Peter Lougheed Provincial Park, and onward to Banff. Let's go! Okay, so I've jumped off of the Smith Dorian Spray Lakes Road Trail that runs alongside of Spray Lake there, and I'm going to jump on the Goat Creek Trail. It's about 30 kilometers from here to Banff. Yeah, that was a grind to get to here today. Definitely feeling it. Let's hope this last 30K is relatively uneventful and goes smoothly. Really, it's been a day. Anyways, carrying on. Well, so far this trail is in much better condition than that road. Let's hope it stays like this for the rest of the trip into Banff. I could really use a reprieve and a change of pace. Anyways, whew. Howdy. Thank you. So I'm just rolling into Banff. We're about a kilometer out from downtown. Just cruising along the Bow River. Just stopped at the Bow River Falls. And yeah, just about done this leg of the journey. Whew. Okay, so I've made it to Banff. I just had to get out of that downtown core. It's a Friday afternoon and it's high season. That was a little chaotic. Anyways, I'm just traversing through town right now to go see about some camping. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get in there, because camping is going to be sketchy at best around here, and I'm not paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for high season prices for a hotel. Anyways, carrying on. Well, looks like we got in. They had a cancellation, I guess. Oakley dokley. So, as you can see, I've already retired in my tent for the evening. I am absolutely wiped and absolutely exhausted after today. That was a 90-kilometer trip from Lower Lakes Campground into downtown Banff. One of the hardest days I've had in a very long time on a bike, between the dust, the lack of courtesy from drivers, and the never-ending, unrelenting headwind that I've faced all day, and it's still very windy where I am right now. That wind just beat me down. It was a sufferfest today for sure. So that's going to do it for chapter 4 of Just Jake's Great Summer Cycling Adventure. I don't even know what part we're on right now, but yeah, we'll get that all figured out. As always, you know what to do. Hit all those real important buttons to appease the almighty algorithm. It really helps out the channel and it keeps you guys in the loop. And until next time, or chapter 5, which starts tomorrow, I'll check you later. I am absolutely exhausted.